Sisterhood, that is what we were built off originally. Business now, great.
Whitney versus Taylor, showing us working class versus middle class approaches to work. Hear me out. Taylor is pushing what's very common among women and very common among the working class. Whitney is pushing what's more common among men, analyzed in women, and more common among the middle class. Whitney does not want to be in MomTok for the relationships. She wants to be there for what it can do for her career. This is how many upper middle class white men approach their careers. See relationships as transactional, a means to an end, no problem cashing in, favors owed, doing whatever it needs to do to get ahead. Women struggle with this. We have more relationships. We don't leverage them. We don't see them as transactional. And people from working class backgrounds struggle with this. I hear this all the time from my clients. I hate networking. It feels transactional. They want the Taylor approach, that this is a sisterhood, we have each other's backs, this is a community. When you mix that with business, things get sticky. I'm thinking of making a course in my school on like the first gen survivor kit, the working class survivor kit, because there's pros and cons to each of these when they go too far. Go really down the, I'll call it the Whitney approach here. I'm not saying that she's doing this. You step on people, sabotage them, don't even do what's good for the business, your community as a whole, etc., because you're so greedy. And not saying Whitney's doing that. If she was a man, nobody would fucking care. You can also go too far the other way. You're so afraid of hurting people's feelings, being alone, you never stand up for yourself. Never get what's yours, and you build a resentment. Let's be honest, if you build resentment because you feel like you give to people and they never give back, are you really giving? Or are you expecting a transaction that you are not articulating? These are things I work on with my clients to help you as authentically as possible navigate your work environment if you don't have the luxury of piecing out and being a Nepo baby.